Know their names. Palestinian children killed in Israeli attacks on Gaza. The Gaza Strip has become a devastating graveyard for thousands of children, as highlighted by the United Nations. Since October 7, 2023, Israeli military operations have resulted in the deaths of at least 16,800 Palestinian children, according to official Palestinian sources. This equates to the loss of one child every 30 minutes, approximately 1 in every 65 children residing in the Gaza Strip. In addition, thousands more remain missing beneath the rubble, with most presumed deceased. Those children who have survived continue to endure profound psychological trauma, having lived their entire lives under the strain of recurrent conflict and the pervasive impact of the Israeli blockade, which has affected nearly every aspect of their existence from birth. Here are the names of some of those children killed. 0 years old. Didn't reach their first birthday. Nura Walid Abdul Salam Shaheen, 0 years old. Mariam Nuuldin Wael Daban, 0 years old. Fatima Louis Rafiq Ul Sultan, 0 years old. Watan Mohammed Abd ul Rahim Ul Madhoun, 0 years old. Mohammed Ul Jabari Said Misbar Ul Khor, 0 years old. Dia Ahmed Abd ul Arji Saleh Musar, 0 years old. Oday Mohammed Rafiq Ul Sultan, 0 years old. Mohammed Nadal Hisham Atala, 0 years old. Ahmed Shadi Talal Ul Haddad, 0 years old. Masr Mohammed Youssef Nasser, 0 years old. Ayat Abd ul Aziz Omar Fawana, 0 years old. Malik Mohammed Shafiq Arbuulkaz, 0 years old. Sarah Abd ul Rahman Mohammed Hamad, 0 years old. Mohammed Saleh Mahmoud Ul Dairi, 0 years old. Mecca Ahmed Eid Arbusharek, 0 years old. Iyad Abd ul Rahman Jahard Mahazen, 0 years old. Adam Mohammed Samar Arbuajwa, 0 years old. Aliyang Abd ul Rahman Aliyang Ul Ashka, 0 years old. Almar Mamen Mohammed Hamdan, 0 years old. Dia Mohammed Zuhair Ul Barai, 0 years old. Misk Abd ul Hai Sami Ul Halabi, 0 years old. Alina Mamen Riyad Ul Rifi, 0 years old. Ali Raid Khalil Rami, 0 years old. Yunus Wisam Abdullah Rafana, 0 years old. Celine Abd ul Hadi Adel Zahir, 0 years old. Aisal Amir Ali Ul Ashi, 0 years old. Myra Abd ul Rahman Fathi Radwan, 0 years old. Fatima Mohammed Kamal Faisal Akeller, 0 years old. Mohammed Abd ul Karim Mohammed Jabir Ul Safardi, 0 years old. Anas Abdullah Bahar Ul Din Sarkik, 0 years old. Sobi Hamdan Sobi Hasuna, 0 years old. Selina Hab Ayman Ul Bartiti, 0 years old. Mohammed Mazin Abdullah Ul Sanwar, 0 years old. Mohammed Abd ul Samad Mayer Masan, 0 years old. George Sobi George Ul Suri, 0 years old. Osama Ahmed Mohammed Hamadar, 0 years old. Elaf Karim Abdullah Ul Iwa, 0 years old. Masr Jalal Moin Ul Harkali, 0 years old. Hassan Hamzar Hassan Ul Mosar, 0 years old. Anas Abd ul Aziz Mohammed Zahir, 0 years old. Daughter, Sona Hania Wadar, 0 years old. Naveen Mohammed Samer Sader, 0 years old. Isam Mohammed Isam Farag, 0 years old. Ismail Ahmed Ismail Farat, 0 years old. Juri Anas Bassam Shamia, 0 years old. Aliyar Abdul Nur Sami Ul Suri, 0 years old. Kinan Amin Marwan Arbushakian, 0 years old. Raz Abd ul Aziz Mohammed Ulgal, 0 years old. Mohammed Hamid Nadal Alua, 0 years old. Salama Mohammed Marwan Arbuatiwi, 0 years old. Sham Ahmed Forzi Ul Kafadi, 0 years old. Luri Mahmoud Saleh Ul Adrami, 0 years old. Daughter, Shard Omar Ul Qatarti, 0 years old. Lana Yasa Nasif Hijazi, 0 years old. Abdullah Mohammed Abd ul Hamid Mahana, 0 years old. Son, Ahmed Fawad Sakik, 0 years old. Raid Ahab Raid Salman Ali, 0 years old. Omar Ahmed Abd ul Nazir Shamlak, 0 years old. Moz Abd ul Fatah Khalid ul Zuhairi, 0 years old. Maria Yasser Kamal ul Marzri, 0 years old. Raid Khalid Raid Rujab, 0 years old. Malik Abd ul Salam Ali Arbu Saif, 0 years old. Aylar Mohammed Salem ul Dremli, 0 years old. Sailor Mahmoud Jamal Arbu Dahir, 0 years old. Layan Rumi Anwar Faisal, 0 years old. Narjar Mahmood Fathi Radwan, 0 years old. Mohammed Ahmed Salem Ul Kanu, 0 years old. Yumnar Omar Riyad Ul Rifi, 0 years old. Basil Mohammed Horsam Arbu Jasser, 0 years old. Yasmin Khalil Jawad Arbu Binart, 0 years old. Ailaradi Abd Ul Jawad Arbu Raz, 0 years old. Nur Yasef Bassam Arbu Hasira, 0 years old. Juwan Ali Nasser Amer, 0 years old. Sabar Ahmed Ali Ul Kazaz, 0 years old. Fidel Maysar Mohammed Abu Hasira, 0 years old. Anisa Mahmood Ahmed Ali, 0 years old. Omar Jahard Omar Olbatini, 0 years old. Sundus Mohammed Sobi Samra, 0 years old. Farah Horzam Abd Ul Karim Hanan, 0 years old. Keenan Ahmed Ismail Ul Hatab, 0 years old. Layan Abd Ul Karim Asad Ul Darshan, 0 years old. Mahmood Fardi Khalid Ul Babar, 0 years old. Abdul Khalik Fardi Khalid Ul Babar, 0 years old. Maha Fardi Khalid Ul Babar, 0 years old. Khalid Fardi Khalid Ul Babar, 0 years old. Hamza Mohammed Abd Ul Hamid Ashu, 0 years old. Yasmin Ramez Abd Ul Razak Ul Masri, 0 years old. Reem Zakaria Yahya Badawi, 0 years old. Joud Bahar Eldon Haidar Ul Nadim, 0 years old. Narjar Ahmed Fathi Radwan, 0 years old. Mahmood Eid Mohammed Nabhan, 0 years old. Suzaniad Mohammed Alashi, 0 years old. Kanari Motasem Mahmood Akil, 0 years old. Atef Majd Atef Darwish, 0 years old. Tala Mohammed Rafiq Arbugali, 0 years old. Gaith Rumi Khalid Arburia, 0 years old. Sadri Yahya Khalil Arbu Zarafar, 0 years old. Mohammed Horzam Ashraf Shahin, 0 years old. Saha Mohammed Raid Muzzle, 0 years old. Wad Walid Samer Saber, 0 years old. Bassam Mohammed Jamal Ul Makusi, 0 years old. Ali Islam Samer Arbu Alining, 0 years old. Esra Ahad Mohammed Radwan, 0 years old. Son Gadia Mohammed Kaid Shafut, 0 years old. Saber Sabri Abdullah Ul Farah, 0 years old. Samarbara Mohammed Arbugabit, 0 years old. Mohammed Ahmed Sami Ulamawi, 0 years old. Our Qamis Suleiman Ul Hatib, 0 years old. Maria Khalid Nasser Ul Jed, 0 years old. Kanzi Mohammed Ayman Ul Hatib, 0 years old. Nardar Anas Ayman Abd, 0 years old. Odayadel Mohammed Ul Gosain, 0 years old. Malik Murad Amabarash, 0 years old. Jori Murad Amabarash, 0 years old. Aura Samar Suleiman Abu Sanama, 0 years old. Misk Ahmed Abdul Karim Harara, 0 years old. Ar Yusef Rashad Abu Safi, 0 years old. Daughter, Aisha Mohammed Ibrahim Arbu Matwi, 0 years old. Daughter, Suair Mohammed Shadar Katab, 0 years old. Son, Ilham Ahmed Hamad Katab, 0 years old. Daughter, Ilham Ahmed Hamad Katab, 0 years old. Juri Mohammed Mohammed Abu Sultan, 0 years old. Mera Mohammed Mustafa Abu Gular, 0 years old. Mahmoud Hassan Khalil Abaid, 0 years old. Yarman Mahmoud Abbas Mukatar, 0 years old. Yusuf Sahar Nasser Abu Salul, 0 years old. Nazara Sahar Nasser Salul, 0 years old. Malik Sahar Nasser Abu Salul, 0 years old. Kamal Allah Walid Hamdan, 0 years old. Asil Mansur Khalid Ulu, 0 years old. Misk Yusuf Zuhair Ul Kanusi, 0 years old. Amal Mohammed Jumar Abu Suez, 0 years old. Keenan Shadi Hashim Mushtahar, 0 years old. Siler Islam Musar Ul Talbani, 0 years old. My Ibrahim Labad, 0 years old. Bara Mohammed Forzi Sheldon, 0 years old. Tariq Mohammed Forzi Sheldon, 0 years old. Rafat Mohammed Rafat Abed, 0 years old. Mohammed Naim Nasser Ayed, 0 years old. Ziad Mohammed Jamal Habib, 0 years old. Suhaib Ahmed Moing Zakaut, 0 years old. Fatima Saleh Yasser Ulhout, 0 years old. Habiber Hesham Abdalati Arbujari, 0 years old. Masr Mohammed Hamzer Ul Rifi, 0 years old. Kamla Rabi Faraj Ulataraut, 0 years old. Mohammed Malik Mahmud Ulmanak, 0 years old. Daughter, Zainab Mohammed Ulabed Nawars, 0 years old. Abdul Rahman Zayed Ziad Maharni, 0 years old. Salma Ahmed Ezet Azam, 0 years old. Samir Ahmed Ezet Azam, 0 years old. Ibrahim Abdul Fatah Said Salam, 0 years old. Son, Anwar Ahmed Mohammed Darwish, 0 years old. Habiber Hesham Hassan Abu Jari, 0 years old. Raf Deeb Mahmoud Ulskarfi, 0 years old. Maser Deeb Mahmoud Ulskarfi, 0 years old. Tabarak Ahmed Mahmoud Abbas, 0 years old. Son of Isra Jamal Salem Arbu Maskor, 0 years old. Suur Horsam Talal Arbu Atiwi, 0 years old. Katam Bari Abd ul Bari Arbu Faul, 0 years old. Ahmed Sadamer Ayash, 0 years old. Girl, Randar Mohammed Abd ul Qadir Waber, 0 years old. Daughter, Mona Jamal Mohammed Arbulailer, 0 years old. Mohanad Ahmed Jumar Azam, 0 years old. Yasser Salah Yasser ul Dailu, 0 years old. Daughter, Nadal Jalal Ulbana, 0 years old. Zain Omar Zuhair Uldauer, 0 years old. Son, Alam Murad Ali Binart, 0 years old. Wisam Name Arbuanzer, 0 years old. Insam Mahmoud Jahard Ulu, 0 years old. Son, Navila Nasser Mohammed Nofal, 0 years old. Mohammed Ahab Edin Khaled Awider, 0 years old. Son, Rahima Sadi Mohammed Shahin, 0 years old. Sar Arafat Harmeed Al-Arjani, 0 years old. Warteen Yahya Khaled Abu Hilal, 0 years old. Sayala Rafat Jamal Shatat, 0 years old. Nisreen Mohammed Mohammed Ulnajah, 0 years old. Rakan Maman Musa Rabi, 0 years old. Sanad Bilal Nabil Amara, 0 years old. Halar Yasser Hamd ul Sinwar, 0 years old. Hamadar Ibrahim Mohammed ul Haj Youssef, 0 years old. Maria Maya Yahya ul Sik, 0 years old. Mohammed Saeed Adel Arbu ul Raus, 0 years old. Ratil Yasser Jumar Arbu ul Fiter, 0 years old. Bison Ibrahim Mohammed ul Malahi, 0 years old. Jannat Narji Abd ul Rahman Abu Hamad, 0 years old. Ahmed Mohammed Amin Nofal, 0 years old. Malik Abd ul Rahman Ayash Darwish, 0 years old. Raitul Khalil Yahya ul Bach, 0 years old. Ahmed Allah Abd ul Majid Isser, 0 years old. Qais Mohammed Ramadan Abaid, 0 years old. Ibrahim Amasad ul Kara, 0 years old. Karamanjad Hulfez Shamlak, 0 years old. Rafif Mahmoud Erf ul Farkawi, 0 years old. Ulanaud Suleiman Jabir ul Chirinawi, 0 years old. Our Mohammed Ibrahim ul Mamluk, 0 years old. Maimuna Sahar Said ul Sayyid, 0 years old. Rumi Rafat Nadal ul Amawasi, 0 years old. Our Rashard Said Habib, 0 years old. Mohammed Omar Mustafa Shahab, 0 years old. Rafat Khalil Rafat Ainan, 0 years old. Sanar Ghassan Wagdi Hamudar, 0 years old. Mohammed Nuuldin Yahya ul Akad, 0 years old. Hassan Mohammed Hassan Arbudaka, 0 years old. Saif Ashraf Karim Arbu Haijar, 0 years old. Abd ul Raf Ibrahim Abd ul Raf ul Farah, 0 years old. Hassan Ibrahim Abd ul Karim Arbud Waber, 0 years old. Tulin Ibrahim Barjar Zawaija, 0 years old. Khaled Bilal Mohammed Arbu al Amrain, 0 years old. Tasnim Ramzi Order Karman, 0 years old. Habiber Ashraf Mahmoud Arbuasi, 0 years old. Samir Ziad Abd ul Qadir ul Smairi, 0 years old. Mohammed Basil Mahmoud ul Kayat, 0 years old. Huder Mustafa Haytham Arbusif, 0 years old. Abdul Rahman Samia Salamar Saad, 0 years old. Doa Ali Hassan ul Gandar, 0 years old. Gaith Yasser Nabil Nufal, 0 years old. Mohammed Mustafa Khalil Tamas, 0 years old. Misk Mahmoud Ibrahim Hajarzi, 0 years old. Malik Walid Youssef Arbu ul Khair, 0 years old. Mazin Hassan Mazin ul Toral, 0 years old. Muayyad Mohammed Masood Ashu, 0 years old. Rafif Allah Labib ul Tabatabai, 0 years old. Usaid Haider Moan ul Aff, 0 years old. Batal Khaled Shaban Dawars, 0 years old. Lin Khaled Shaban Dawars, 0 years old. Suur Khaled Saber Arbu Kashlan, 0 years old. Warteen Bare Abd ul Rahman ul Awar, 0 years old. Rafif Walid Sabri ul Nabahin, 0 years old. Fatima Mohammed Rizik ul Warwi, 0 years old. Bilal Khaled Mohammed Sob, 0 years old. Zain ul Din Suleiman Moin ul Najah, 0 years old. Malik Jahard Mohammed Ul Nemnam, 0 years old. Rajwa Mahmood Zudi Arbusharia, 0 years old. Kinan Akram Samir Karim, 0 years old. Jana Hisham Mohammed Hamudar, 0 years old. Tulin Ibrahim Jahard Ulmagari, 0 years old. Mayan Yahya Yusef Ul Astal, 0 years old. Mustafa Mohammed Farid Kandil, 0 years old. Motasem Kanan Farid Ul Jamal, 0 years old. Mohammed Ayad Mayer Arbulailer, 0 years old. Taharni Ez Uldin Ahmed Zurab, 0 years old. Adil Omar Kamal Arburama, 0 years old. Hanan Mohammed Abd ul Hakim Asfawar, 0 years old. Our Omar Mahmoud Ul Azib, 0 years old. Lana Yusef Imard Lalo, 0 years old. Warteen Sharif Bakar Ul Batniji, 0 years old. Raghad Ahmed Udar Arbu Khatib, 0 years old. Aisha Jahar Jalal Shaheen, 0 years old. Mohammed Hussein Mohammed Abu Hamd, 0 years old. Osaid Hussein Mohammed Abu Hamd, 0 years old. Badyasa Rafiq Abu Habib, 0 years old. Aishar Hussein Ahmed Hamad, 0 years old. Asil Mohammed Jumar Dahir, 0 years old. Alma Adnan Jamal Ul Katrawi, 0 years old. Moz Hani Mohammed Ul Adi, 0 years old. Mohammed Allah Othman Mohammed, 0 years old. Belal Mohammed Kamal Hamdan, 0 years old. Hamzar Abd ul Samad Taysir Arbu Warder, 0 years old. Mariam Khalid Suhail Abed, 0 years old. Our Hazm Ahmed Ul Madhoun, 0 years old. Ryan Abd ul Rahim Jamal Ul Katrawi, 0 years old. Eliana Mohammed Nabil Mukaima, 0 years old. Sari Mahmoud Abd ul Aziz Aliyan, 0 years old. Mohammed Hani Mohammed Ul Zarha, 0 years old. Mohammed Hosni Arbushara, 0 years old. Zahar Mohammed Zahar Arbu Awali, 0 years old. Ibrahim Ahmed Salam Azam, 0 years old. Omar Ismail Omar Sharaf, 0 years old. Hind Khalid Ahmed Jarju, 0 years old. Sabah Ramez Mohammed Arbu Mama, 0 years old. Mervat Wisam Mayor Uldalaser, 0 years old. Shamer Saeed Nabil Ullaham, 0 years old. Maria Khalid Zakaria Ul Shanti, 0 years old. Rima Mohammed Sabri Ul Brahim, 0 years old. Isser Mahmoud Mohammed Kamut, 0 years old. Abd ul Rahim Ahmed Abd ul Rahim Awad, 0 years old. Warteen Munzar Sahar Khatib, 0 years old. Zain Mohammed Ali Ulzard, 0 years old. Mohammed Taher Ahmed Arbu Yunus, 0 years old. Majd Ismail Jad Hamad, 0 years old. Khalid Hamzar Khalid Ulu, 0 years old. Abd ul Hakim Mohammed Abd ul Hakim Hussein, 0 years old. Taj Arafat Ramadan Ul Balawi, 0 years old. Ibrahim Ul Mutazim Walid Ul Kukar, 0 years old. Ahmed Saeed Ahmed Fuder, 0 years old. Mohammed Suleiman Kamal Farajola, 0 years old. Amr Mahmoud Taser Arbu Al Laban, 0 years old. Fadil Othman Khalil Saydam, 0 years old. Myra Omar Fair Sukkar, 0 years old. Saida Mohammed Suleiman Abu Amsha, 0 years old. Mutazim Bilal Mod Hamad Hamad, 0 years old. Layan Mohammed Yusef Hussein, 0 years old. Zain Shiader Mustafa Ul Shayer, 0 years old. Jihad Mohammed Rafat Ul Dialays, 0 years old. Mahmoud Amjad Saeed Barkat, 0 years old. Yakin Karam Qadir Ul Turk, 0 years old. Quaibardia Mohammed Arbukalik, 0 years old. Zain Mohammed Khalid Ul Hubi, 0 years old. Razil Ahmed Abd ul Bari Arbufaul, 0 years old. Mohammed Tamer Musli Ul Kanua, 0 years old. Osama Mohammed Adib Aslim, 0 years old. Osama Mohammed Adib Aslim, 0 years old. Abd ul Hakim Mohammed Abd ul Hakim Arbu Ulshar, 0 years old. Abdullah Amir Abdullah Ulkor, 0 years old. Almar Ahmed Mohammed Al Aital, 0 years old. Ahmed Momen Ahmed Dalul, 0 years old. Zaid Khalid Jumar Ul Babaharni, 0 years old. Yusef Haytham Yusef Arbu Mahardi, 0 years old. Fatima Ahmed Salah Ul Sawafiri, 0 years old. Warteen Abd Rabo Talib Arbu Dre, 0 years old. Mohammed Talat Ibrahim Ul Husseiner, 0 years old. Salma Adnan Abd ul Karim Arbu Mustafa, 0 years old. Judy Ahmed Akram Ul Arakan, 0 years old. Sanad Mohammed Sami Salman, 0 years old. Obaider Bilal Yusef Arbu Milak, 0 years old. Samar Ibrahim Majid Al-Wadiya, 0 years old. Noor Rumi Naim Al-Asmar, 0 years old. Kais Ali Nabil Al-Adi, 0 years old. Mustafa Hani Isam Sakala, 0 years old. Samar Ibrahim Basim Shaban, 0 years old. Wael Amir Sharif Asaf, 0 years old. Moz Mohammed Jawad Al-Wadiya, 0 years old. Yazin Ahmed Mohammed Al-Attar, 0 years old. Jaud Abdullah Ahmed Qasim, 0 years old. Nasser Allah Nasser Jargan, 0 years old. Nabil Saif Al-Islam Nabil Al-Halal, 0 years old. Khalid Momen Amin Shubair, 0 years old. Sama Mohammed Yusuf Darwish, 0 years old. Allah Al-Din Ali Kamal Balater, 0 years old. Ryan Abdullah Zakaria Al-Astal, 0 years old. Nabil Bilal Nabil Al-Adi, 0 years old. AWS Mohammed Hussein Al-Aital, 0 years old. Salam Wael Ahmed Al-Astal, 0 years old. Sanad Yarzin Mustafa Al-Zainati, 0 years old. Jewel Atalar Ibrahim Ulamash, 0 years old. Huria Ahmed Imran Gabn, 0 years old. Mohammed Fardi Mohammed Al-Loka, 0 years old. Tarka Musar Khalil Arbunasera, 0 years old. Malik Azuz Ali Awad, 0 years old. Warder Mahmoud Alam Al-Yazi, 0 years old. Mohammed Ahmed Riyad Arbuzurka, 0 years old. Adam Majdi Jabir Al-Dadar, 0 years old. Mohammed Amr Mohammed Maigari, 0 years old. Basama Ibrahim Mohammed Al-Suri, 0 years old. Sobi Ramzi Sobi Al-Ajol, 0 years old. Musab Mohammed Smi Subay, 0 years old. Elias Mohammed Ahmad Iyard, 0 years old. Mara Homam Yusef Bahar, 0 years old. Farah Homam Yusef Bahar, 0 years old. Yahya Jawad Mohammed Al-Laban, 0 years old. Faraz Mohammed Abdulaziz Tamraz, 0 years old. Abdul Jawad Mia Jamal Husso, 0 years old. Yusri Bahar Jun Muzzle, 0 years old. Amir Mahmoud Zudi Al-Masri, 0 years old. Sarah Ahmed Medat Arbubakar, 0 years old. Amma Islam Omar Harb, 0 years old. Manal Momen Majid Arbualayuf, 0 years old. Munir Fardi Munir Shabat, 0 years old. Rakan Horsam Hussein Musar, 0 years old. Daner Khaled Saleh Arbulabdar, 0 years old. Diyar Majid Ahmed Kashku, 0 years old. Jud Karam Ahmed Arbushorish, 0 years old. Fad Uday Imardulajez, 0 years old. Maria Ahmed Naif Ryan, 0 years old. Tia Mamdu Mohammed Arbujazar, 0 years old. Mohammed Mamdu Mohammed Arbujazar, 0 years old. Uday Mohammed Sadi Abu Hamadar, 0 years old. Nur Mohammed Aid Adwan, 0 years old. Eileen Ahmed Khalid Al-Saudi, 0 years old. Warteen Ahmed Khalid Al-Saudi, 0 years old. Child, Salmar Hamadar Misbar Mikama, 0 years old. Sarah Fathi Abdul Karim Al-Farah, 0 years old. Bahar Mustafa Jamal Musar, 0 years old. Misk Mohammed Khalil Jude, 0 years old. Ahmed Talat Ali Barhum, 0 years old. Joriyama Ibrahim Al-Jarusha, 0 years old. Shard Mohammed Ismail Ulawar, 0 years old. Bara Horsam Nafaz Olwan, 0 years old. Ahmed Wisam Zaki Al-Wider, 0 years old. Adam Shorkat Mahmoud Al-Rantasi, 0 years old. Rakan Sameh Saif Ul-Din Ahmed, 0 years old. Abdul Rahman Ahmed Assam Salah, 0 years old. Mohammed Raid Ibrahim Mahasan, 0 years old. Malik Mardi Ahmed Shaluf, 0 years old. Leen Hisham Asad Ul-Baryuk, 0 years old. Mariam Ahmed Ziyadashu, 0 years old. Samir Osama Yusef Ul-Zahar, 0 years old. Chulan Mohammed Tawfiq Ul-Tiban, 0 years old. Hayam Aman Yusef Salem, 0 years old. Sandus Mohammed Hamad Abu Barakar, 0 years old. Mohammed Fardi Jahard Radwan, 0 years old. Tim Sama Suleiman Jara, 0 years old. Amal Mohammed Ahmed Ul-Baryuk, 0 years old. Sarah Mahmood Fayez Ul, 0 years old. Ar Yassin Ahmed Sheikh Ulid, 0 years old. Maria Mohammed Jamal Abu Jalala, 0 years old. Tala Ahmed Atef Ruker, 0 years old. Zaina Ahmed Mohammed Shatat, 0 years old. Zainamer Ibrahim Uljarusha, 0 years old. Karima Mohammed Majid Ulgal, 0 years old. Ghazal Asad Mayor Arbulashan, 0 years old. Mazouk Mazan Hani Arbugosh, 0 years old. Shah Mohammed Saleh Ulsawalar, 0 years old. Jamal Mohammed Jamal Ul-Mughari, 0 years old. Ghazal Mahmoud Saeed Ul-Haddad, 0 years old. Sham Farid Rajab 0 years old. Bara Mohammed Osama Ul-Darshan, 0 years old. Omar Yasef Salah Ul-Din Arbujadala, 0 years old. Jibril Nader Nadal Karmout, 0 years old. Saber Jabr Salman Ul-Hazanat, 0 years old. Osama Asad Mohammed Ta'i, 0 years old. Adam Mohammed Fawad Ul-Agar, 0 years old. Mahmoud Yasef Mohammed Arbushorish, 0 years old. Sar Ahmed Jadala Ul-Arjar, 0 years old. Ulamira Aisha Mahmoud Ahmed Zarub, 0 years old. Mohanad Mohammed Hamad Dohi, 0 years old. Hamzar Medat Falar Hazona, 0 years old. Warteen Rumi Raid Hamadar, 0 years old. Mariam Safar Uldin Mohammed Ultalbani, 0 years old. Anas Tarek Mohammed Ul-Hazanat, 0 years old. Ataf Hassan Ul-Riyad, 0 years old. Rafat Ibrahim Rafat Ul-Azami, 0 years old. Myhatam Asad Kitter, 0 years old. Sana Hassan Salman Arbu Maksub, 0 years old. Malik Mohammed Salman Arbu Maksub, 0 years old. Abdul Rahim Horsam Mohammed Shahin, 0 years old. Almar Horsam Mohammed Shahin, 0 years old. Lin Bassam Ahmed Frona, 0 years old. Omar Allah Arbu Harbal, 0 years old. Daughter Mohammed Jamal Hassan Nezman, 0 years old. Joud Mohammed Mayor Mikdad, 0 years old. Harkama Ramadan Ulnajah, 0 years old. Karam Suleiman Jamal Arbuazel, 0 years old. Mariam Yahya Bar Mutta, 0 years old. Mohammed Ahad Bar Mutta, 0 years old. Hassan Mohammed Uldabji, 0 years old. Khadijar Walar Abdul Jabbar Ul-Hajj, 0 years old. Fatima Motasem Amin Nofal, 0 years old. Suur Suleiman Daud Helez, 0 years old. Malik Mahmoud Atef Halawa, 0 years old. Ulbara Saleh Khalid Arbuazum, 0 years old. Almar Kais Abdul Karim Ul-Zarani, 0 years old. Myra Ahmed Mohammed Ulbach, 0 years old. Tariq Ziad Hamadan Arbu Umrah, 0 years old. Ferouz Fardi Hamadar Arbu Sulaima, 0 years old. Ibrahim Ahmed Nasser Shakura, 0 years old. Ismail Mohammed Fayez Ulameira, 0 years old. Ahmed Rumi Ahmed Abdul Qadir, 0 years old. Mohammed Saleh Mohammed Hamadar, 0 years old. Yarzin Adel Musar Zainan, 0 years old. Momen Isam Hussein Salhar, 0 years old. Adam Hamzar Kamal Gubn, 0 years old. Mariam Ahmed Mahmoud Saidam, 0 years old. Nabil Ahmed Nabil Ul-Galban, 0 years old. Momen Ahmed Mahfuz Salah, 0 years old. Sabr Mohammed Ahmad Shalek, 0 years old. Juri Ayad Ismail Ul-Najah, 0 years old. Amal Mahmoud Mohammed Salhar, 0 years old. Salma Amr Abdullah Nasa, 0 years old. Juri Darwish Hamd Arbu Katla, 0 years old. Ahmed Mohammed Yasser Darduna, 0 years old. Abdullah Ahmed Khalil Zarab, 0 years old. Noor Ahmed Zakaria Uldrini, 0 years old. Yasmin Abdul Rahim Aish Darwish, 0 years old. Warteen Abdul Rahman Hamdi Duhair, 0 years old. Malik Sami Mohammed Magari, 0 years old. Suur Munir Harb Dawars, 0 years old. Farah Suleiman Raid Arbu Shabab, 0 years old. Murad Ejisef Arbu Saifan, 0 years old. Izzat Asad Izzat Sakala, 0 years old. Kareem Mohammed Fayez Ul-Madhoun, 0 years old. Maria Ahmed Salar Kurdia, 0 years old. Farah Mohanad Abdullah Shaban, 0 years old. Yusef Ahmed Jamal Musar, 0 years old. Noors Ahmed Shaban Halaser, 0 years old. Mohammed Mahmoud Dayfuller Ul-Nadiyat, 0 years old. Gaith Katab Omar Ul-Balal, 0 years old. Abdul Karim Abdullah Omar Shahab, 0 years old. Sanad Ahmed Mahmoud Arbul Amrain, 0 years old. Abdul Karim Kamal Zadan Ul Hawadri, 0 years old. Amal Jahard Abdullah Arbuazum, 0 years old. Our Ayad Ul Najmi, 0 years old. Leaner Ibrahim Hassan Ul Hamas, 0 years old. Masr Khalil Mohammed Abu Hashim, 0 years old. Maria Khalil Mohammed Abu Hashim, 0 years old. Reem Suleiman Thabat Ul Qudra, 0 years old. Rofan Ahmed Taysir Fawana, 0 years old. Sara Alaye Hassan Sabay, 0 years old. Tala Mohammed Jamal Suleiman, 0 years old. Shard Ismail Hamdi Muklid, 0 years old. Sailar Zuhair Salim Ul Madaf, 0 years old. Aline Mohanad Mohammed Arbu Zanunar, 0 years old. Shahab Suhail Mohammed Arbuida, 0 years old. Anas Mohammed Farak Ulamera, 0 years old. Ilaf Shah Roy Farak Hassan, 0 years old. Masr Adnan Mahmoud Ul-Wahidi, 0 years old. Mask Mohe Eldon Naif Ul-Sarka, 0 years old. Sailar Imard Khalil Salir, 0 years old. Ez Basil Ul-Karlaut, 0 years old. Motaz Saad Ul-Karlaut, 0 years old. Jannat Mustafa Arbu Banat, 0 years old. Basma Mohammed Tanbura, 0 years old. Celine Nukazar, 0 years old. Mohammed Nukazar, 0 years old. Yusef Taysir Fayez Ulgalis, 0 years old. Mohe Eldon Mohammed Moing Ayosh, 0 years old. Kinder Ahmed Awad Arbulabdar, 0 years old. Halar Udar Abdul Nasser Arbunadi, 0 years old. Razal Bilal Salim Ul Madaf, 0 years old. Sar Ahmed Majid Ul Sharafi, 0 years old. Khaled Adham Isar Arbuzahar, 0 years old. Celia Mahmoud Isar Arbuzahar, 0 years old. Talar Ayman Ahmed Daban, 0 years old. Shamsaid Mohammed Ulbarawi, 0 years old. Hussein Nail Abdul Karim Ul Akad, 0 years old. Aizal Ibrahim Kamal Rashwan, 0 years old. Abdullah Mohammed Abdul Hakim Ul Qudra, 0 years old. Almar Wael Mohammed Arbuolwan, 0 years old. Ahmed Ataf Ahed Baka, 0 years old. Mahmoud Abdullah Shukri Hamad, 0 years old. Wamana Fardi Ibrahim Arbuwazna, 0 years old. Jaud Mahmoud Mohammed Hamdan, 0 years old. Murna Hazem Mohammed Ulzarabi, 0 years old. Qadr Mohammed Ahmed Qasim, 0 years old. Mohammed Mahmoud Mohammed Ulaisawi, 0 years old. Kalar Horsam Ahmed Ulbalbisi, 0 years old. Mahmoud Arafat Awad Makdad, 0 years old. Shagaf Mahmoud Samir Arbuulhawa, 0 years old. Julia Anwar Misbah Azam, 0 years old. Ayman Mohammed Hamdan Arbulabdar, 0 years old. Walid Asim Walid Arbuabaid, 0 years old. Arkan Fardi Mohammed Ulakad, 0 years old. Hajar Salim Zahir Arbukanos, 0 years old. Mohammed Hassan Farid Salah, 0 years old. Rumi Salah Eldon Mohammed Yassin, 0 years old. Hanar Abdullah Hassan Uldashan, 0 years old. Habiber Amma Mahmoud Ulsharafi, 0 years old. Mohammed Ayman Mahmoud Ulsharafi, 0 years old. Mohammed Ashraf Munir Ul-Kabariti, 0 years old. Asim Ayman Amin Maki, 0 years old. Hamdi Munir Hamdi Arbuas, 0 years old. Faraz Shadi Ramadan Kahil, 0 years old. Alanasim Mohammed Spay, 0 years old. Amir Mohammed Hassan Ul-Shabaki, 0 years old. Ibrahim Adham Nimr Mushtahar, 0 years old. Lana Jalal Muti Hasuna, 0 years old. Sham Abdul Rahman Mohammed Ul-Haddad, 0 years old. Mohammed Mahmoud Yusef Arbu Warder, 0 years old. Hisham Mohammed Hisham Ul-Karlaut, 0 years old. Baker Ahmed Hassan Tafesh, 0 years old. Wafa Mohammed Kazim Ul-Zamalai, 0 years old. Chulan Abdul Karim Saad Shiader, 0 years old. Misk Moz Marwan Ul-Nadim, 0 years old. Karim Ahmed Ismail Arbuthuraya, 0 years old. Karam Ahmed Ismail Arbuthuraya, 0 years old. Selan Mohammed Ghazi Arbuawad, 0 years old. Manar H. Hamdi Ul-Deeb, 0 years old. Lanar Nail Fayez Ulsakarni, 0 years old. Abi Fathi Abdullah Al-Nadi, 0 years old. Arwar Yosef Hamdan Arbamusar, 0 years old. Anji Momen Salah Ul-Naizi, 0 years old. Rafan Walid Mohammed Muharreb, 0 years old. Mohammed Mustafa Mohammed Arbunasser, 0 years old. Layla Allah Riyadasov, 0 years old. Momen Ibrahim Sabri Arbushamers, 0 years old. Hassan Ibrahim Abdul Karim Arbudawaber, 0 years old. Salman Safiyan Mohammed Manoon, 0 years old. Mariam Wisam Ulsharawi, 0 years old. Tawfiq Asad Tawfiq Lakan, 0 years old. Madeline Abdul Karim Ulshayer, 0 years old. Mana Ahmed Mohammed Al-Maghribi, 0 years old. Mohammed Mahmoud Salamar Baraud, 0 years old. Hani Mohammed Hani Alafi, 0 years old. Malik Mahmoud Ziyad Ul-Haj, 0 years old. Gaith Othman Mahmoud Al-Masri, 0 years old. Yumner Nihad Jahard Rujab, 0 years old. Sabrin Ul-Ru Shakri Ahmed Yosef Ul-Sheikh, 0 years old. Adam Abdullah Naif Al-Astel, 0 years old. Malik Ahmed Mayer Arbuider, 0 years old. Zayn Nimr Nabil Kahil, 0 years old. Adam Fardi Allah Shalar, 0 years old. Mohammed Abd Ul-Hamid Mohammed Arbugazer, 0 years old. Maram Arafat Jamil Hassan Ain, 0 years old. Ayla Ahmed Hassan Nazman, 0 years old. Eileen Mohammed Hassan Nazman, 0 years old. Zakaria Abd Ul-Rab Mustafa Ghanem, 0 years old. Hanar Obaider Hussein Jowder, 0 years old. Al-Walid Amjad Abd Ul-Rahim Jarju, 0 years old. Saif Mahmoud Omar Sabay, 0 years old. Sarah Musar Fathi Ul-Hato, 0 years old. Mutazim Ayman Abd Ul-Rahman Mahasan, 0 years old. Mariam Ahmed Ramadan Nufal, 0 years old. Latifar Ahmed Ashraf Halis, 0 years old. Mohammed Zudi Ali Bina, 0 years old. Yosef Ziyad Kamiz Ul-Kitanani, 0 years old. Kamal Mahmoud Kamal Ul-Sarai, 0 years old. Masar Ahmed Ziyad Yassin, 0 years old. Hamza Yassin Mohammed Abu Jabbar, 0 years old. Salman Nasser Hussein Frey, 0 years old. Habiber Faras Mustafa Ul-Jardi, 0 years old. Amr Hassan Walid Abu Muslim, 0 years old. Asr Ibrahim Awad Ul-Kawarji, 0 years old. Hamza Abdullah Forzi Abu Mustafa, 0 years old. Musar Abdullah Musar Ulshami, 0 years old. Sham Islam Munir Salem, 0 years old. Mahar Nail Said Taima, 0 years old. Ahmed Shadi Ayub Hajo, 0 years old. Fardi Shawkri Sadr, 0 years old. Mohammed Ezeldin Ibrahim Ulnajma, 0 years old. Heber Zarhi Ibrahim Labad, 0 years old. Ahmed Mahmoud Abd Ul-Rauf Badran, 0 years old. Louis Ahmed Ali Ul-Abbasi, 0 years old. Ayala Bilal Abdullah Hamdan, 0 years old. Mohammed Hani Ul-Tayyib, 0 years old. Masr Mohammed Helmi Abdul Nabi, 0 years old. Amir Anasadel Uldawar, 0 years old. Moing Fardi Talat Habub, 0 years old. Dainer Khalil Ali Ramadan, 0 years old. Hamdi Mahmoud Hamdi Abdul Rahman, 0 years old. Ahmed Mohammed Salim Safi, 0 years old. Ahmed Ibrahim Mohammed Al-Maghribi, 0 years old. Salim Rami Ziad Ul-Zainati, 0 years old. Salim Rami Ziad Ul-Zainati, 0 years old. Khalid Mohammed Bassam Ul-Bash, 0 years old. Fayez Suhaib Fayez Qasim, 0 years old. Obaider Ismail Mahmoud Shahab, 0 years old. Omar Mohammed Omar Zahir, 0 years old. Sham Yosef Saad Eldin Ul-Basiyuni, 0 years old. Quasi Salah Gamal Eldin Arbuiter, 0 years old. Raf Mohammed Salim Safi, 0 years old. Nafez Amir Nafez Ulfiri, 0 years old. Habiber Mohammed Jamal Qadir, 0 years old. Our Hamza Mohammed Abu Nader, 0 years old. Amer Ahmed Amer Farajola, 0 years old. Tasneem Mohammed Akram Saka, 0 years old. Celia Mahmood Isser Arbuzahir, 0 years old. Iham Mohammed Isser Arbuzahir, 0 years old. Ruwaida Mohammed Omar Hassan Ulsait, 0 years old. Warteen Rumi Raid Hamadar, 0 years old. Amal Shadi Talal Abaid, 0 years old. Hora Yusef Abd ul Rahman Tayer, 0 years old. Raid Abd ul Karim Kamal Uldawazir, 0 years old. Masr Mohammed Zuhair ul Haj, 0 years old. Fatima Ahmed Mahmood Eid, 0 years old. Shah Mohammed Hamdi ul Madhoun, 0 years old. Chulan Thereater ul Ziyanin, 0 years old. Mohammed Hassan Yusef Dorwood, 0 years old. Osman Mahmood Jamal Saad, 0 years old. Hora Yahya Amjad ul Hathani, 0 years old. Yumnar Isser Amjad ul Hathani, 0 years old. Joud Raid Samia Musser, 0 years old. Yarman Nu Eldin Hassan Abu Harbal, 0 years old. Mujahid Mohammed Khalil Ryan, 0 years old. Masr Mohammed Kader Ryan, 0 years old. Mahmood Eid Mahmood Nabhan, 0 years old. Joud Mohammed Mansour Abd ul Jawad, 0 years old. Misk Jahard Mayor Qasim, 0 years old. Hussein Abd ul Rahim Yusef ul Muqayyad, 0 years old. Siler Khaled Adel ul Toral, 0 years old. Masr Mahmood Fathi Salihar, 0 years old. Karim Abdullah Aish Darwish, 0 years old. Ul Muntasir Bilal Hamd Bakr ul Batniji, 0 years old. Omar Mahmood Mohammed Khalifer, 0 years old. Asia Isser Uni Arbu Yusuf, 0 years old. Adam Ahmed Aish Arbu Zor, 0 years old. Yusef Ahmed Mustafa ul Jarusha, 0 years old. Khalil Mahmood Abd ul Hadi ul Shorish, 0 years old. Ahmed There Kamiz Waber, 0 years old. San Mohammed Jamal ul Kurdi, 0 years old. Sadra Wael Fahmi Madi, 0 years old. Taleen Kam Rashdi ul Kafana, 0 years old. Ibrahim Nail Ghazi Tafesh, 0 years old. Fatima Ahmed Sharader Arbu Alatar, 0 years old. Rashid Mohammed Kamiz ul Katanani, 0 years old. Abdullah Yasser Naif Radi, 0 years old. Hamza Yusef Suhail Uldaya, 0 years old. Jamal Uday Ibrahim Ulsait, 0 years old. Azam Mohammed Mardi Arbuul Kumzan, 0 years old. Aizal Mohammed Mardi Arbuul Kumzan, 0 years old. Taj Abdullah Atef ul Hazanat, 0 years old. Atwan Suleiman Atwan Ajilat, 0 years old. Ahmed Islam Zaki Arbudaka, 0 years old. Zain Nadol Mohammed Arbu Zahar, 0 years old. Salih Abdulaziz Mohammed Arbu Ghazar, 0 years old. Ghazal Ibrahim Jahard Hamad, 0 years old. Aizal Mohammed Arbuul Kumzan, 0 years old. Asia Mohammed Arbuul Kumzan, 0 years old. Osama Taha Mohammed Arbu Nader, 0 years old. Mohammed Kamal Ibrahim Shaheen, 0 years old. Swad Mohammed Majid Ramana, 0 years old. Amal Khalil Mohammed ul Qasrs, 0 years old. Daughter of Yumna Mansur Hulfaz ul Halak, 0 years old. Almar Wasim Jahard Ulamudi, 0 years old. Daughter of Asia Nizam Mohammed Abu Warder, 0 years old. Abdulaziz Mustafa Abdulaziz ul Horan, 0 years old. Daughter of Samahar Mayor Makat, 0 years old. Son of Walar Uldawasser, 0 years old. Aylar Ahmed Mayor Arbuul Kara, 0 years old. Mohammed Hilal Ahmed ul Radhi, 0 years old. Nafez Kamal Uni ul Barawi, 0 years old. Mariam Jahard Marwan Salem, 0 years old. Shaban Musar Samar ul Kariri, 0 years old. Shamwars Mohammed Abu Satitar, 0 years old. Ihab Majid Ihab Abu Plaub, 0 years old. Khalil Mohammed Nain Jabbar, 0 years old. Suwar Sami Kamis Arbu Amsha, 0 years old. Misk Yusuf Talalabaid, 0 years old. Mohammed Ibrahim Saeed Labad, 0 years old. Karam Ibrahim Assam Arbouamira, 0 years old. Reemers Basel Mahmoud Hussein, 0 years old. Bashir Ghassan Khalil Hamdan, 0 years old.